Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am here today to be doing a Boxycharm get ready with me. Basically, I am trying on all the products that I got in my July subscription box to see how they work. So it's more of a first impression type of review. So I'm going to be testing out the EcoBeauty Australia 5-piece Smokey Eye makeup brush set that I bought from Marshall's for $6.99. Because I want to try them and see how they work. I'm always looking at the different brands that Marshall offers, and I always want to see whether they are really good brushes, and I can suggest some brushes to you all and review them and give you my feedback. But they're made with natural bamboo, and I tried to Google search about this company. I didn't see anything come up on the search, and it's a EcoBeauty, so I'm assuming it's a cruelty-free product, although it doesn't advertise it so, and it says it's made in China. But I don't know exactly where the company comes from. So if you all ever heard of the brushes before, the company, let me know. Sign off below and enlighten me. Let me know more about this brand. Sometimes things advertised as eco may not be always eco. So I will be using these brushes for my look today. And when you buy them, they are attached with some kind of adhesive to basically hold them in place. I don't know if it's necessary to put them in there like that, but maybe upon shipment they prefer to keep it that way to keep it nice and sturdy in the box. So these are what the brushes look like. Like you have a angled fluffy shadow brush, a blending brush, a kind of looks like a dent. There's powder coming off of it, so I'm hoping that is a fresh brush. And you have the angle brush here, and then you have the shader brush here, the smudger brush. So this brush, angle brush, flat eyeshadow brush, the blending brush, and a more like a angle crease brush. So we shall be trying these brushes out to see how they will apply on the eye and see if they're worth for you all to buy them. And let me go ahead and prime my eye because I forgot to do that off the camera. So I'm just going to put on my Milani eyeshadow primer in 01 Nude. This is what it looks like. I'm trying to use like most of my primers. I feel like I could never get through primers. Like they have so much product in them that'll probably last you for a long time. And if you're someone who doesn't regularly put on eyeshadow or wear, you know, a reason to have this eyelid primer, then you're going to have it for a long time. Even though the shelf life says 12 months, you will have it longer than 12 months. There's no way, unless you're frequently wearing eyeshadow on a regular basis, and even then you may not go through a lot of product. So what do y'all think? Do you think that primers should be made like I'm trying to think. Do you think they should come in a mini? Like this, I would consider already like a mini. How do you think the company should make primers so we are able to use them quickly within the time frame of the primer? Doesn't matter? Or do you just only use concealer, which means you could use that fairly quickly because you use that on your eyes and your face, depending on what shade color you use, you may be able to get through that really quick. But I just always find it very interesting because I know we're moving into this. I think we're starting to shift in the makeup world into minis. So I feel like a lot of companies, and I think companies have already been doing minis, but I'm definitely starting to see more minis pop up of different types of products. Especially when you go through the Sephora checkout aisle, they just have mini galore right in front of you to entice you to buy more. So there are minis now in Target. From different Targets I'll visit, like in the area where I live and some of the other cities nearby, are starting to revamp their Targets. So now they have an aisle counter. So it's like a circular aisle that has like little minis all around it, like miniature travel size beauty products, skincare, lip balms, wipes. Not like a full pack of wipes, with just like maybe 10 sheets of wipes. So I think it's useful, especially if you're someone on the go and you need to have, makeup bag or your makeup purse with you, and you could just throw that type of stuff in there. I think they are useful. So I'm just watching to see how, the whole beauty community, especially the brands, are starting to work with us. Because I know they watch influencers. I know they read reviews. I know they hear, the buzz, the tea, or what have you out in the media. So it's going to be interesting to see what they choose to do. So I'm going to use my clean sweep to change between brushes because I may be using the same brush for different colors. So again, this is a clean sweep. I picked this up at TJ Maxx for $3.99. Love this alternative to the color switch. I've never purchased. I don't own the color switch from Sephora, but this is a great alternative for you if you need something like a alternative to the color switch. So I'm going to put that over here because if I got a switch, I want to be able to switch colors without no problems. So I'm going to go ahead with the Crown Fuego eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use the blending brush from the EcoBeauty, and this is what the brush head looks like again, and start going into a, what I love doing on a smoky eye. I feel like I have a hard time staying away from them, but you know what, I'm gonna do it because I just feel like it. So let me put into my crease this brown color here. So I'm going to apply this into my crease. And let's see how nicely this will go. So yeah, I think the whole world of minis is coming. Because we need to be able to have the products and be able to use them quickly, especially some of us who love to shop, or we love to have a lot of products at our disposal, especially if we review makeup and beauty, basically beauty and skincare type of items or more. You want to be able to use them up, because because I know we have these declutter videos that help show what you're keeping, what you're getting rid of. But I wonder if everything was mini, will we be able to use them quickly, especially if you're someone who may not like to, you know, keep bigger palettes around. I personally like bigger palettes. I like having a variety of colors to choose when I'm creating a look, because if you only have a couple colors in your at your, you know, possession, then it makes it a little bit hard. And I like to just stay in a palette. I don't like jumping around pulling out different palettes to create a look. So, you know, if it becomes, for me, I feel like it becomes a bit tedious to do that, to have to pull from other places just to create a look. But so far, I really like this Crown color, this eyeshadow. It really blends in effortlessly. There's no kick up in the pan. So I definitely like this. And it looks like a palette that would suit really, like, you know, people of color friendly, because a lot of darker shades. But I also see this as, you know, everyone type of palette, especially if you are drawn to warmer shades. So that is that color. And now I want to try to go in again with a second color in my crease. So let's take this darker shade here. It looks like a burgundy shade. So I'm going to go in with that just a little bit in the crease. And just kind of line it in and just give a little bit of contrast. And already my little eyes are starting to water. Don't know why. I want to blend that in a little bit, just to give a little bit of contrast in that area. And I'm trying to think of what else do I notice that's changing in the beauty world. I know for one thing, going shopping in TJ Maxx and Marshall, there are a lot of brands are starting to bring their items, their products to the store. And I like that I've been running into the older palettes for Marc Jacobs, because I'm really trying to collect those and get my hands on them. So I really like that I've been seeing them. And there's such a lot of great deals in that store. I know the whole frenzy right now is to find the Too Faced, what they call them, the moisture mattes from the Peach line. And I wonder, are they gonna, like, will we ever see like the peach palettes there? But I'm assuming Too Faced are gonna keep the peach palette as a permanent. Maybe they're discontinuing the lipsticks, but it's such pretty lipsticks. I don't think they should discontinue those, especially the packaging is really gorgeous. I did go and get my hands on one, and I wanted some more of them. I just bought one for the time being. I may regret that, but I bought it in My Caliente. So this is what it looks like. This is the color of the box. I really want Breakfast Club, something My Peaches, and there's a couple others I want to have. Stop the Traffic is really pretty too. But let me get back into this. I'm going on a little bit tangent. So I'm going to go in with this dark, this dark like mauve purple plum shade for my outer crease. So I'm going to go in using the angled crease brush. And I'm just going to buff that in. And so far, I really like the brushes. They're a little bit, they need to be soft, and I think so my car pulled up in the middle of me filming and talking. I looked up and like, I don't know where I left off. So I'm in the middle of applying the plum shade to my crease here. And I like this angle brush because it's dense enough, it picks up enough products and gently allows me to go over my eye with it. And I wanted to put some color in my bottom lash line, but this eye is always acting a little bit crazy. So I don't know, we'll see how that goes. So I really like these brushes so far. I feel like they're nice and dense and pick up the products really nicely. So let me go in with a lid color. So I'm going to use this flat shader brush here and apply a lid color or two. So I think I want to use this bronzy color here on my lid as the first color. And I think I'm going to, no, let's go in with light and then go in with dark. So let me go in with this color here. And I'm going to apply that on my lids, and I'm going to apply it, may pat it, we'll see. But this brush does pick up a lot of product. A really nice shimmer shade, almost looks very full. It's like a beautiful, like copper, like orange copper color, if you can see that. It's a nice color. Very pretty. So I'm going to go over here to the other eye. Has like a fiery, like red orange. Not red orange, but kind of like, depending on the lighting, could look like it have a little bit of like a, basically like the color of fire, like a molten gold with some orange metal to it, like a straight copper. It's just a very pretty color. They're even. I don't even think you have to wet your brush for this color. That's what it looks like so far. I could stop there, I could, but I won't. So let's keep going, and let me clean that color before I move on with another accent color. So I'm going to go back with that color that I said I was going to choose, that bronzy color here, and I'm going to apply that to my lid right in the center. Just kind of give that little build, that little contrast into the crease, the outer V color. There's some beautiful shimmers in this palette. Very, very nice. My eyes need to calm down. Let me not think about it, because I don't think, and then it won't water. That is such a beautiful color. Woo! And this brush, all the brushes I've used so far really pats and blend these colors in very nicely. So I'm going to go in and blend in those colors so everything is nicely blended together. So there's no harsh lines. So yeah, so everything in Marshall that has been coming, I am living for it, because I love to shop on a discount. I used to be, when I first started buying makeup, especially from Sephora, when I first discovered Sephora existed, and I was just like amazed at all the different brands. I was buying them regular price, and I don't mind paying for palettes at regular price, but now I know how steep of a cost it can be. I like to try to get them on sale or a deal or something, you know, because it can weigh like a heavy cost in your pocket, especially if you're not trying to spend a ton of money, if you're on a budget. But I love when I can find, especially last year hot palettes at Marshalls or TJ Maxx. But you gotta also go on websites and also look for them, because sometimes they may not make it to the stores. So you just gotta know how to like bargain shop, know where to look, where to start, and hopefully you get lucky, because sometimes you go in these stores, you may get really lucky one week, and next week you may not find anything. And more people, as they become more aware of these higher brands available in the stores, it's going to be very hard sometimes to get your hands on them. But that's the fun of it, you know. If you love to see if you can find it, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. You live another day. It's just fun just being out and seeing the site, man. I like to be around the site, man, and how everybody's like ooh and on. I love to see that in the store, because it is exciting. It is something fun to notice, you know, that there are higher end. I'm gonna smudge in that dark plum color into my lower lash line, So that's what I'm doing right now with the smudger brush from this set. And I love how small and dense it is. It gets nicely up against my lashes, my lash line basically. But you know, and I love watching the videos. I watch a lot of different makeup hauls and people going shopping at Marshalls and TJ Maxx. And I love to see what they find in their area, because I be thinking, okay, if it's something good and I haven't seen it in my store yet, I'm like, hopefully it's making its way down to my area. It's just fun, you know. I love makeup, I love beauty items, I love skincare, and it's just fun to try and review different things, share it with the world. I was that girl at one point who did not wear any makeup at all. And if I did, it was just eyeliner and like lipstick or some lip gloss. I was very simple, and I still am very simple. I love to dance up my eyes when I go out places. But if I'm around the home a lot of the time, I try to leave my eyes free, because I just feel like it's important for me. Because usually I try to like spending time taking care of my skin, or I'm doing like face mask, or you know, I'm toning, I'm doing something, you know, just to take care of my skin. I'm spending a lot of time hydrating, drink a lot of water now. I'm a soda person. I love cherry Coke. I love Sprite, and I'm trying to not consume a lot of soda. You know, put myself on a no soda challenge, just to hydrate myself more, give myself more water. Because sometimes I feel like I get some bloating from drinking carbonated or consuming carbonated sodas or sugars. Izzy's, I love Izzy, so if I need that fizz, I'll drink an Izzy, or I will get some Perrier, some sparkling Perrier, mix it with Ocean Spray cranberry juice, and kind of give that like a sparkling juice carbonated drink for myself if I need some fizzy, because that's why I like to drink sodas, is the fizzy of it. But you know, the sugar and all that stuff is not always good. So let me go in with that same color I put on my lid. I'm going to put that in the middle. You know what? Let me go in with the bronze shade so I can line everything up. So I'm going to go in with that bronze. So that color here, I'm going to put on the lower half of my eyes. I just think it's just necessary to give your skin a break from certain things and just really take care of it. Especially the older you get, even when you're younger, you need to take care of it. So it helps prepare your skin for when you get older. I don't know why my waterline wants to not cooperate once again. It's such a nuisance. But let me go on. Yeah, so really take care of your skin and try to be stress free as much as possible. No worries. Not to say you can't worry or have concerns, but the less you worry, the better you'll be. So I think it's important to look after yourself. So I'm just going to line that in right there and kind of line up the colors I use to accent, line them right up, just like that. So everything would be nicely lined up if it wasn't for, I wonder if there's like something, something in the ingredients that my eyes react to. But if it was, this eye did it a little bit, but not as much. But my left eye, my left water, it just always like to, it doesn't want to cooperate with me. And I feel bad because I feel like when I'm doing a look, I want it to cooperate. And it doesn't. I don't know why I have, probably because I just have watery eyes for whatever reason. So that is pretty much that look. And let me go in with a little bit of inner corner highlight here. And then I'm going to call it for this palette. Let's see. So we're going to use this angle brush. I know it's probably not really good to use that for that. But I want to see if that helps. Not a lot of, it's like a light gold color. It's not heavily gold, more like a champagne type color. And it is so hot here. So hot. Is it hot where you are? Sound off below. Put that hot emoji in the comments box and let me know if it's hot. If it's hot where you are, 'cause it is. You know, Mother Nature, the climate. Really busy, very active. That's why we can't ever take anything for granted, and we must do all we can to preserve what we have, because it's very important to do that, because so much goes on, the weather's changing, and you have to, you know, just be very, you know, do your due diligence. What's that? That's my word. Your due diligence. No, not the word. I'll never say it right, so I won't say it. But you just have to really look after everything yourself, and do whatever you can, you know, to really help the environment. It's warm here. Especially I have the lamps, not the lamps, but the, you know, the filming lights. Whew. Makes me wish I had this. I have my AC on, but it is hot. It is hot. So that is the eye. I really like the way it looks. I love the colors, how they blend, and I'm really loving those brushes. I will be using them. I am very impressed with the brushes. So let me go quickly in, and so let's go in and start blushing my face. So I want to try to use as many products as I can from the Boxycharm box. So I'm going to go in with the blush. Oh, before I do that, let me do the mascara, because that's really important. I'm going to be using the Wonder Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara from my Boxycharm unboxing video, which I will link in this video. So again, this is the wand, a curly wand. So I want to make sure I look up close for this, because sometimes when I'm looking in the mirror in front of me, I'll be scared that I'm like not getting my lashes fully coated. Feels really nice. Feels really nice so far. Smells like a typical mascara. It does give volume. Yeah, my eyes must be reacting to something. And I wonder, does your eyes build, like if it has a sensitivity, because I don't live in shadows. I don't live in eyeshadows every single day. And I wonder if you wear them often, do your eyes build a tolerance to having product on the eyes? I remember when I just used to just wear eyeliner only to give my eyes a pop of color. It would still run. And back then I was only wearing Urban Decay eye pencils, which I love. Like, once I discovered them, I fell head over heels with Urban Decay eye pencil. I really like them, and I have a small collection of them. I don't have a ton, but I have a few of them. But I really, really love them. So, but my eyes were still water even when I had them on, so I couldn't win. So it must be either it's something about wearing makeup in that area, or my eyes just react because it knows there's something there. But in any event, life does go on. So let me go in with this blush from Nude, and it's in Desert Rose. I'm going to be using my Real Techniques blush, this fluffy brush. It's in the number 100. Blend that into my cheek. Like so. And it really does give a nice glow. Like a soft, not like a glow, like highlighting glow, but like a nice color to the cheeks. But if you're fair skinned or lighter than me, you want to not be heavy handed with this color, because even on my skin tone it could be a lot. And you may want to be choosy of your brush. Maybe I just chose a brush that will pack it on really densely. Just be aware of the brush and tap off excess. It's definitely a nice color. I really like that color. So I really like the blush. It's really nice. Gives a nice peachy like color to my cheeks, which I really enjoy. So I love peach, apricot, pinks, like mauve tones, blushes for my skin tone. And now do I want to highlight? Because I don't have a highlight brush in front of me. You know what? We're going to skip on the highlight. I don't think I need to. I don't have to highlight, even though I love to highlight. Let's see. So already I see some of my eyes. I'll just be touching up. That's why my videos get long, because I'm sitting here touching up things in my eye area. But anyhow, I don't have to have highlight. Even though I want highlight, I don't have to. Let me use this blending brush. Let me see if I can kind of like use this to just give a little bit of hint of something. A little glow on the cheek area. I know I don't have to be doing this, but I just like. Ooh, that's a lot. That's leaving a straight. Let me dull that down a little bit. Just a little something there. I know I'm using this blending brush, but you know, sometimes you can use these brushes. They're nicely enough to apply your other products. A little bit of along the brow bone. I should be using this other color. This because I could put too much on. Use this brush just to highlight here. I want a little bit of color. If you all get the Boxycharm subscription, what was your favorite product out of the July subscription box that you enjoyed the most? Or if you have a couple of items you like, what have you liked the most from it? Let me know. Sound off. So, okay, I'm done with that part of my face. I'm done. So now the last thing is to go in with a lippie. They didn't include a lippie. They didn't include a lippie for the July subscription box. So I will be going in with my Colourpop lippie stick. It's the Matte X family. It's the Matte X lippie stick in Chateau. So I do hold on to my boxes. I don't know why I do that, but I like to keep my lippies in the boxes. And this is what the color looks like. It's like a deep, like brown shade, almost vampy, but it has kind of like some red undertone with it. So just like a deep browny red color. So I'm gonna apply this. And I love Colourpop Matte X formula. I pray they come out with more collection of Matte X, because I love their formula. They're comfortable on the lips. So if you're someone who's concerned about super dry and matte, these are not it. They're comfortable matte. So I am back. So this is a very nice color. I love Chateau. It's almost like this deep, rich, like red, vampy, like more on a red tone spectrum. It is such a beautiful color. Like, and I think it's perfect for summer. You know, especially you going out for, you know, for a night out on the town, or you know, you just want to feel gussy. Even if you just chill around the house, you just want to throw a lippy on. This is such a beautiful color. It's like your lips are like being kissed, you know. It's just nice red, but deep, rich, like burgundy brown red color. I love these types of colors. They're so vampy without the vampy ones that are more on the smoke purple type of spectrum. So I love it. So this is my finished look. I enjoy everything that I tried on today. Loved it. Love the Crown Brush Fuego eyeshadow palette. Really good price. Beautiful shimmers and mattes that just work effortlessly with each other. I love my brushes from the EcoBeauty 5-piece that I purchased at Marshall's for $6.99. Love these brushes. If you need a set of inexpensive eye brushes, I do recommend these. I tried them in the video. I really like them, and they're dense. They put on enough color just to get your work done. So I like these brushes. I love the mascara. It definitely gives some volume to my eyes. I love that in mascara. I usually go for the lengthening types of mascaras, but I do think this is a nice mascara that was included in the Boxycharm box. And this blush is gorgeous. I will be keeping this out to be using it for my looks. I love it, from the brand Nude. Beautiful blush. So I love everything. So that completes my look. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed my questions and conversations. Let me know what you think the new trends are going to be in the beauty community and the brands. What's coming next for us? I think, this is my prediction, I think there's going to be a transition also into the pigments, because already there are pigments that are new that are coming out, and I really do see that brands are going to start creating pigments. Too Faced going to come out with their pigments, if they haven't already released pigments before. Anastasia Beverly Hills, Urban Decay, their bottles of pigments. You know, the vials, like the one that MAC made, those pigments. NYX makes them. There's a lot of different brands, a couple brands out there on the market that already have their pigments, but I'm going to see more of those that's going to be coming. I could totally see Becca. I could metallic, satin, pearl finishes. I could see Flower Beauty. I could see already L'Oreal has come out with their full pigments, and I think they're priced like $14. I've seen those in Ulta. A lot of these different brands are coming out with the pigments. The pigments are going to be the 2019 for makeup eyeshadows. So that's just my thoughts. Keep your eye out for. Thank you so much once again for watching my video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I did. And thank you, Boxycharm, for putting some wonderful products for us to try out in those Boxycharm subscription box. And I'm looking forward to August. Leos, where you at? So anyhow, thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. Have a really blessed day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.